I think on the flip side, Monkey might just try and force Climber to play his game again. Not necessarily by covering a lane as much this time, but again, I think I would be surprised if
LGD
Monkey
might have first roam over here, though, with the wave pushing in their favor, but Monkey spots out Climber, and oh boy, here we go. Pillar down, Monkey trying to throw it down, but it's Vampire linking up with him so well, as they've done all year long. Head move over his lands onto 2. Flash heal comes out of Xiaoya. He burns his ghost as well, trying to chase down Taeyun. Gets the zap slow that cleanses the slow, but Taeyun's gonna fall to Climber. Can Monkey and Vampire try and trade this one back out? They're just gonna club their way through, but Xiaoya is just too powerful. Karis comes in a bit late, nearly finds the trade onto XQW. He's gonna flash to secure it, but will he pay with his own life? No, because Vampire gets the headbutt pulverize back up, and now they have Xiaoya pinned. Even when you think WE are down, they're just too good.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially mid lane like Rise, right? You want that motivation early, you want to start to defend really, really fast. They're gonna take that one.
Oh, the realm warping. Yep, Karis is the first one with ultimate up. They've got a 4 versus 3, and Xiaoya with no summoners is easy pickings. Karis going on a killing spree.
Feeling something like the sign, but hold up. Karis.
Karis is playing with another level of confidence right now, using these early game realm warps to try and pick off Sasua, which is the hardest target to really go through this healing. The main damage is really prospering, but Vampire is going to fly in, not before we get the kill from XQW over on to Karis. So what does this fight look like without the Rise? Well, it looks pretty damn good with Taeyun here. Grand Starfall comes in. Hello, Climber from the heavens to try and save it, but that Blade Caller from Taeyun makes sure it's another trade. Taeyun, though, has to be left by Vampire in the 1v1, and Climber's use of that Pantheon Global.
You know, you're like, oh yeah, W don't look very coordinated, right? As I'm saying that, they're trying to walk into this river. Not a very easy task because they do not have a lot of setup for it.
Waiting on Vampire's Irregular Will timer for him to really be unleashed, because there is the snap coming out from Xiaoya. Pops the Zeri ultimate, but he's got to run away from Monkey, who has him staring him down in the face. Climber in the background picks up the dragon, but Vampire is going to land the stun onto the slippery YCX. There is the Blade Caller Featherstorm combination from Karis. But it's the Zeri. Xiaoya still firing away with these zaps of lightning, and alongside Climber making a deadly duo for LGD.
Few things here. Xayah cannot play those neutral objectives with no flash, with no ult. Taeyun overextends, ends up getting shut down. Xiaoya, the true winner from this fight right here, because if you do not have pinning down tools, Karis can make out. No!
All right, Climber. I'm liking what we're seeing out of this guy. We talked about game 1, just so reactive on those subjugates. Here we go, WE again. They're looking to fight when they're really late to this play, but I like this TP on the XQW. He sidestepped his double onslaught, but he is as doomed as possible. In the background, you saw a Climber use that Grand Starfall to get out of the pit, but maybe it's actually a bigger win for LGD, because I forgot about the York on the side.
Yeah, that's a net positive play for LGD right here for sure. This is a committed TP. Sure, they lose their mid laner, but they take that bot lane tower and the Herald, which they can pop here and take that mid lane tower as well, which is so important for any team to start breaking the map up. I would like to see LGD actually push another shot right here with the Rift Herald. Since you see members, yeah, there's 3 members spread on the side lanes right here, so I would love to see another bonk coming through on the side of LGD, like really truly milk that Rift Herald.
There's so much going on the map right now, because WE Monkey made the call to blast down a tier 2 turret, but then Sasua's like, no, they're not getting away with this. We can't let them. He TP's directly behind them. The Karis has his own TP. The playpen will not stop the realm war, but you know what does? Climber stun. So Karis goes down. Monkey's getting slowed up. He commits the flash, but Xiaoya over the wall, going toe-to-toe, not afraid of the Ice Troll himself, and Monkey has to back up to the tier 1 turret. Xiaoya playing a different level of confidence right now, and he's trying to carry his squad home to even this series up 1 apiece. At minimum, a turret's worth of gold, and Sasua's looking to push for even more here. Like the picture-in-picture, you're going to see that top lane tier 1 go down. Another good trade for LGD. That's just the second Ocean Soul, but it's actually XQW that stun locks me as he gets caught out by Vampire. Using the Shockwave to try and buy some space with the Seraph Shield, is going to slip back under the tier 1 turret. Vampire might have thought W had a surefire kill, but now the heating up turret's doing so much damage to him.
Oh, Phantom's pinging, Phantom's pinging.
Unbreakable will. Oh, good call out there, Trouble. Good use of the observers. Here comes the 7-1 Climber on the Pantheon, flying in for his 1v1 against Monkey. That one feels personal, but so does that hit from Karis. Pushes too much damage into the face of XQW. Next to fall is YCX. and Climber just can't get close enough. He has to flash forward with the lightning crash out of Xiaoya. How much damage can this Zeri get? 0! Taeyun flies on in behind the feathers to find the... In this, one of the other young prodigies in the jungle. Now he's showing out, but Vampire, he's had some wary engages on this Alistar before, and now he's showing it as he delivers the shockwave of destiny coming out from XQW, and look who's untouched in the fight. It's Xiaoya running wild with the lightning crash, looking to pick up all the kills. It's a defensive realm warp just to save Cube and Karis. LGD are coming back with a vengeance in this series.
Absolutely fantastic aggression right there. Again, no flash onto Taeyun means that it's very, very difficult to walk through choke points, to try and walk through your jungle unattended, without vision. They find target, the execute target, the mid lane tower almost goes down to XQW as well. It's going to be 1 or 2 hits from the AD carry. The Katakan going over to LGD, and they're well around.
Xiaoya? Oh, here's the Grand Starfall. Karis, Realm Warp is up, but he knows the stun will kind of cancel it. Waits for the first stun to come across from Climber. Karis kiting back pretty comfortably. His Cube and Vampire in. Down goes Climber. The 8-1 Pantheon off the board. So all attention turns to Xiaoya. Trying to keep that Lightning Crash passive up. Great double charm quickness coming out from YCX, and Taeyun will pay the Pied Piper. And look who's flying back in after it, Sasa. But it's a bouncy house next to the Alistar and the Scion. Xiaoya doesn't have the Lightning Crash anymore, so he limits his damage, and he doesn't have enough to kill off Cube. We go 1 for 1, but a big shutdown off the board for LGD.
Is Taeyun's ult button broken? There's 2 fights back to back.
No unstoppable onslaught. No subjugate just yet. They don't have the realm warp. Huge win con of W, want to try and make the comeback. They're down 4K gold. There's the unstoppable onslaught. Great play place used there from the Yorick of Sasa. Now they're going to actually just try and burn through the Scion. Vampire flies in the background as well. Karis in the stasis as Climber tries to hold the front line. And there flies in YCX. Gets the knockups, gets the charms, and just wrecks the fight for LGD. Sure, you see Monkey pick up the dragon to get to Soul Point, but at what cost, WE? Because Climber is on the hunt, and there's nowhere for Karis to hide. Desperately trying to run away, but the flash for flash trade actually really well mastered, and holy moly! How does Karis get out and kill Xiaoya?
Karis weaves the thread right there through the needle hole. Manages to get out, takes a kill with him. Importantly though, LGD, they lose the dragon, they win the fight. Xiaoya on this Zeri is unstoppable. No point-click CC to pin him down left. And when Climber commits the flash, flashes under tower, snipes Xiaoya in the meantime. Fantastic player here. I feel like Karis has been playing very, very well onto this rise, but WE have just not been on the same pace. Not Paige. He's not here.
FaZe is not here. I mean, W would love FaZe to be here because he's the one that never really gets rattled no matter what the game state is as an AD. And the guy that we pointed as the rock of WE has been shaky on the Saya, leading the team with 6 deaths in this one. LGD, they know these fights are still pretty close, and there's a win con and Ocean sold up for WE with so many of them showing bot side. I love this call. They're just looking to burn through this Baron. They don't need to worry about Cube. He's just an easy side piece to push off to the wayside. YCX will fall, but that's LGD with Baron onto 4 members. Can they get out? Xiaoya has to flashback. What a 3-man shockwave coming across from XQW, but Xiaoya gets stunned up. Monkey off to the side doesn't have the damage to finish him off. And look at the Zeri run wild. The electricity in the arena on the Rift for the LGD AD carry. He's got the triple kill. Is he going to go for the superstar play? No. Temper your expectations. LGD, they have the Baron. Maybe Xiaoya wants it. You can see it in his eyes. He wants to hunt for these last 2 kills. Taeyun and Karis are having blinking health bars, and the main goal on the other side is Sasa, who is running amok in the base. Trouble. Sasa might just end this game because Karis and Taeyun will not get back to base.
Yeah, XQW is trying to stop in 10 seconds from Monkey. I don't know if he can stop it, but Xiaoya and XQW are looking for the kill right here. Vampire is up, Monkey up in 2 seconds. Can he take every single tower? Sasa's gonna back off. He already took enough. Maybe the maiden, the creeps are gonna finish it off. Open Nexus for WE right here. And I have to say,
again, best marksman we had in that single round robin. Awesome to see that motor is still going at max speed with how much this play-in series has at stake for LGD.
I said this was gonna be a 3-0 from WE, but LGD are so in soul. Taeyun already having to commit his ult. and only a Nexus itself standing between LGD and their first victory here.
Oh, YCX gets the 3-man charm down, and once again, guess who? It's Xiaoya trying to be the damage dealer. They do have Vampire flying to knock him up, but now Xiaoya has other priorities. The Nexus, no, he's just gonna knock down all of WE. It was a one-sided bout.